Issues podcast, hosted by N McBunda, co-hosted by Nelejah and the Voice of God.
It starts with you, man. As the child, like I said, like just now. If you feel it, it's true.
Yeah.
If you feel it, it's true. And also another one of my favorite quotes from Twitter: "Disappoint your parents today.
Exactly.
Disappoint your parents today, bro. Motswadi wa mo trainer, dog.
Yeah.
Yo.
Motswadi wa mo trainer.
Wa mo trainer.
Motswadi wa mo trainer, dog. Do you understand? So, if when you feel like this is what you want,
Yeah.
Action.
I was shady. Some applause, yo. Yeah. Woo! People. God, introduce yourself before.
Man, my gents, it's the Voice of God here.
Yeah.
The issues choppers gwenye. Sisfigile.
On top of
God,
another one.
izinja zegame, izinja ze sound, izinja ze content, izinja zonke izinja. Yongithola sisfigile bafethu. Yeah, man, Bunda, over to you.
The best, yo. Guys, we have the man. Like, we have the TV on its own. You know, like, he's the TV, he's the industry. Like, yo. Can I tell you something? You don't know this. You're going to introduce yourself and think it. I remember the time when I was, like, still roaming at ASC, because I was not a student. Like, I just went there to connect and thingy. Every time I would go out near Campus Square, like I would always see him because we will start driving the bands.
dog.
Okay,
Sars is listening. Sars is listening. Don't say those kind of things, man.
Yeah. And like, yo, every time when I saw, like, yo, this guy is dope, man. You know, like, if I would, you get good about, like, you wish, like, it's like, you know, when you say celeb. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Toiler. So in my heart, I was like, one day is one day. This is the day. And another thing, like, to also, like, give you some other issues is that also with the podcast and thing is, yeah, you I would say you also have some percentages in me starting this and thing is.
Shut up.
Because I remember last year when you called me for your interview in the lab.
Yeah.
Like I was on my low, like I was on my lowest, on my negatives, because everything in my music, like, yo, everything was like still. You get me? And then I got these guys on Instagram, this guy's message. I was like, oh, yo, I jumped. I
jumped. I think you're being a bit extra.
That's why I'm like, yo, gee. Like, yo, you big in my eyes. Like, you get me? Like, yo, like in my eyes, you big. Like, you were big even that time, you get me? So, like, I was happy. I was like, yo, I'm down. And then went and did the issues. After that day,
yeah,
my momentum came back.
Oh no! Shout out.
My momentum came back, yo.
Big ups to you, Dinga, man.
So yeah,
big ups.
I don't do well with compliments. I just blush. so,
yo,
yeah.
Man. So through the issues, man. Tell them who you are in issues.
Everybody. I'm just a pro, man. Just a guy, you know. Content, media, music. Yeah, that's me.
That's
the
whole industry.
He is
almost
the whole
media
industry.
mogul.
So please take us back to the city, man, where it all started. Like music, cause never. Well, okay, when I knew you, I didn't know that you were a producer.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know you were a producer.
I get that a lot.
I remember, Vele, I only saw like you would interview people, Vele, in the lab and things. So like, this is the TV guy.
Yeah,
you get me?
Yeah.
Like I was like see like about my life amp and things. So like when I saw you like working on songs, I'm like, this guy's a producer. I was like, nah, man. So like, please take me. Was it music before the broadcast and the TV-ish?
None of the above. So I started as a dancer.
What? You dance?
Yeah. I started as a dancer.
Yeah.
And then my crew didn't have mixes to dance to.
Yeah.
So then I downloaded what you call virtual DJ. And then from there, I was making mixes for us to dance to. I get in a dance crew now.
Okay.
So now we need dope mixes. Sharpo. We're dancing. Cool. And then eventually I'm like, yo, I'm getting good at this like DJing, mixing thing.
Yeah.
So how about I make music? Like, how about I make my own song? Worst decision of my life. Then I got trapped into this game, bro. Like, yeah, that's when I started making music, pushing. This was like maybe, I'm also getting old. This was like years ago. Yeah, years ago. And then fast forward, finish high school.
Yeah.
And then I went to go study construction.
Yeah, because Vela was actually I wanted to ask.
Yeah. But it wasn't working.
It wasn't
working. I was at TUT.
Yeah.
I was at TUT. Then I was like, yo, you know what? Let me just risk it for the biscuit. Then I dropped out.
Oh, and the risk kind of paid.
So
yeah, then I dropped
so
out.
you studying construction, was it like Plan B type of vibes?
Corporate family.
Yeah.
Corporate family.
Every creative.
Well said.
Yeah, corporate family.
But here's one thing about entrepreneurs. They say an entrepreneur is someone who takes risks. You get me? But as long as the work is there, but like I need to say, bro, like your work ethic. Your work ethic, man. Like, I don't know, like, how do you... Because, with me, sometimes I work, but sometimes me, I'm lazy. And that's why even how I produce music, it's my laziness. So I came with ways to, you get me?
Yeah, make it.
So, like how do you, like, keep going? Because I don't know if I'm going to mention it, but yeah, I'm going to mention. Like, as you've worked with Abu McG. I'll start on that one, yeah. McG podcasting. Oh, I mustn't say that.
No. Speak.
Because you were an engineer for McG, so and you had the lab that time.
In the lab,
yeah, you were still doing in the lab, and also you're like your own ish.
Yeah,
you get me. So like your time, cause in everything you did, like you executed like on a high ish.
To answer that, I'd have to finish off my story. So okay, I'm at TUT.
Yeah.
And then I decide, this thing's not working, right? For me, I'm not feeling comfortable. So, come end of the year, cost chowed me also because I wasn't studying. And then cost chowed me. So at the end of the year, I said to my mother, I'm like, yo, my G, listen, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So I find ASE documents and whatever, and Academy of Sound Engineering, for those who don't know ASE.
Yeah.
And then I apply and whatever. So to answer your question, the work ethic comes from I have to prove myself.
Indeed.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I really have to prove myself because number one, we don't understand this thing of yours that you want to do. Number two, it's costing us so much money. And we're only gonna pay just so you go to school. I get it, whether that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
So it's coming from a point of this has to work.
Yeah, cause like you on
do you
your
understand?
own.
You understand?
Yo.
This has to work.
Yeah.
So that's all I hear in my mind. And along with like the vision and the goals that I set for myself, this has to work plus that. I have to make it happen. That's why you'll see me, I start with music. Yeah. And then once I was inside the SABC building, I was like, yo, these radio guys are eating.
Yeah.
Radio. You understand?
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, then I push radio, then content, then music, then...
Now it makes sense. But I remember there was this other time when I approached you. First time I approached you, asking you to be in the lab. I don't know if you still remember. It was 2018 or 19.
Yeah.
And we were like, I should send you an email. I'm sorry. They were like, send me an email. Now I sent an email, man.
It does look like that guy.
What do you mean, bro?
You get me? So,
what do you mean?
So, and then after I met him, I think it was 4 days after. So I approached him really. So I was like, when are we doing the issues? Because it was like, I don't know if maybe you misinterpreted something. So it seemed like it was like, take me serious, bro, take me serious. But now
That's a lie. Sorry. This guy is tarnishing my brand. I'm not that person.
No, but I'm gonna
The views expressed by this guy are not the views that. Yeah. Okay. Continue. Yeah. Disclaimer.
So like, take me. So, but now I understand because that time you working. Bro.
I'm working. Bro.
Yeah, you working and issues. So I was like, nah, I sent it. I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna. But now Hensi says that really you had to like.
It has to work.
Yeah, it has to. So
can I tell you something?
Every time, yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
Nah, no problem.
For me, it doesn't feel like work. Also.
Yeah.
You know.
Your name.
It does not feel like work. Practice, dog. I'm not punishing you guys yet.
Yeah.
You understand? So I just feel like I'm getting experience, but I think I've done well in broadcasting the fact that I'm doing 1, 2, 3 because that creates the image. Like there are people who are working on 500 million more projects than I am. But I think I just do well in documenting it and saying, yo, I'm doing this, that, and the other. So that people buy into the idea of this person you're trying to become. Do you understand? Perceived value. It's one thing Z taught me. Z takes nice pictures. Perceived value. If you look like the guy, people are gonna think you're the guy. Do you understand? So even if I'm working on 500 like projects and I don't post anything, I'm just like another homie who's trying. You understand? But if you go into my social media and you say, yo, okay, wow, like, yo, this guy's too much. Can't
shit. Okay, it makes sense, man.
You talking about it has to work. How did you convince your family, your corporate family, that now I'm taking the other route, guys? That route, the family, I'm not going with it. How did you sit with them and say, yo,
that was a difficult conversation. I'm not gonna lie. I think like they see you. Do you understand? They see the potential or like the interest rather in this thing that you're trying to do. And sometimes, families, they think I just practicing. It's not gonna do this thing for real. So I think the foundation, I was doing this from way like high school, as I was saying, because that's all I would do. I'd come home, make beats, whatever. Yeah. So it's like, dude, we don't really believe in this thing, Mara. You've been at it. You understand? You've been doing this thing. So if you feel like wash up.
So it was evident they were confident that
they weren't confident. It's as much as my family's corporate, school is everything.
Yeah.
So whatever you wanna do, just go to school. You see what I'm saying?
Damn. That's
yeah.
That's how typical.
Yeah, you understand.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was blessed enough that the resources were available for me to go study. So it's expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's very expensive.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's another point that like excludes a lot of talent because not everyone can afford to pay the kind of money that these institutions are charging us.
Indeed, yo.
You see what I'm
wanted
saying?
To go there.
But do you think are we in the age where even if you cannot afford to go to school, it's possible?
What's possible to make it happen?
Yeah, to make it happen without
nothing is impossible, bro. Nothing is impossible.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
nothing is impossible, and I think right now there are so many kids that are doing well without the school. The school is good for if you want to hit like the corporate side of the game, like where I'm at, production companies. You understand? Because then there must be proof that you know what you say you know. You understand? But if you want to make music or be in the industry, or you don't need it, bro. You don't need it. How many people are in the game are qualified doctors, accountants? They didn't even study anything to do with this. If you know where you're going, just go, bro.
Yeah,
do it.
You understand?
Enter.
Just go.
I want to ask on this one, man, because I remember I will also see you, man, rolling Nabu, DJ Tempo.
Ish.
And thing is, and I remember there's this picture where it's like, I don't know if it was a crew.
Oh yeah, we're just done DJ Dimple's music video.
Oh.
Yeah, I produced that. That was actually my first music video that I produced.
Damn.
Yeah.
Take me in a Barking, a producer's day. Dinga the producer's Barking, your day as Dinga the producer. what you go through as a content creator.
Easy dog.
Are you that type of person, or you see everything as potential content?
I'm very end product orientated. You know, every time I see something, I always see like the maximum that we can take it to. You understand? So for me, I'm always working from a step of how do we get there. You see what I'm saying? How do we get this thing there? So that's where the production part comes in, you know. You have to follow up on the sound guys, the camera guys, your production manager, you understand? Your production accountant, if you have one. So it's just making sure that everyone's doing their job, man. And hiring the right people for the job. You know what I'm saying?
That's because the most important one, yeah.
If I'm being honest, as a producer, you don't do too much physical work.
Yeah.
Your work starts with getting the right people. Once the right people are on set, you just make sure they do their job. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And deal with other.
Yeah. So it's quality control more than anything. Yeah. Because I think
quality control.
Yeah, it's quality control more than anything because I'm dude. I'm a pain in the ass when we're working. Like I'm a pain.
You have to be.
I want it on point. You understand? Because if we get it right on set, when I go back to the studio to edit it, it's a clean product. You understand? Exactly. And that's the biggest CV in the game. Just have a clean product.
I mean, sets with weak producers that are not a pain. They're not a success.
You understand?
Yeah. They're not a success.
Am I a pain in the A?
Fully.
To you?
Fully.
You are, dog. Fully. You are, because you address things, everything. You're not happy.
Fully.
Like we re-recorded an episode. You are like, you don't feel it. You understand?
It's not the issue.
You understand? We have to be like that.
You're the best. So please take me. Yeah, this one is an interesting one, man. Like, working with Musa Keys. Like, you know, okay, the first time before you released this one, because I think I saw there was a clip.
There was a snippet, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was like, yo, I mean, mostly, you know, when I'm happy, like, tears, and I get goosebumps.
Sorry to disturb you. This guy, sorry, we're working on a song, right? So, wait, sorry. I have to tell this story. So, I see him playing keys on the status. This is like last night. Send him a text. I'm like, yo, send me that thing. I want to touch it a bit sharp. Add a few things, send it back to him. This guy. That's the voice note with, yo, I'm crying. I'm like, yo.
Like, yo, G.
I'm like, yo, bro. What?
Like, I can't talk. Yes, like, I express myself. Like, I was like, yo.
Yeah, that's all he said. This guy said yeah at least 46 times in that voice. Like, I promise you, this guy said yeah at least 46 times.
Like, I just saw myself, like, dancing.
Damn.
Like, yo, gee, this guy, like, angazi, no. He didn't touch it. He murdered it and buried it. It was a funeral.
Damn.
Let's go back to your question.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, with Musa Keys, man, like, how did you get him? I know, Velu, you can get anyone you want to work with.
You guys rate me, hey? You guys think I'm the guy, hey?
Yo, bro, like, you hear.
You guys think I'm the guy.
If I don't tell you that, I will tell you.
You guys rate me, yo, yes. Okay, anyway.
You hear, bro.
Musa. Okay. So I do this thing where I'm just like always on the lookout for talent. You know? I'm just on the ground, always looking out, seeing who's doing what, where, whatever. So with Musa, I saw him on Twitter. This was way before like he blew up, like maybe before Samaritan Boy. Way before, maybe 20...
Way before Coco.
Way before, maybe 2 years before that. Maybe like 2019, late 2018.
Yeah.
He was pushing, I really respect people who work, you understand? Because I know what it takes to make it happen. You understand? So if you're moving, I can easily like resonate with that because I know it takes a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And then I DM'd him. Did I DM him? Oh, Musa DM'd me wanting to be on In the Lab.
Oh, pam.
Yes. Musa DM'd me wanting to be on In the Lab. This was like 2018.
Yeah.
So I said, sharp, no stress. Give me a number, let's chat. Then from there, I just followed him. Like I'd seen him before. Then he DM'd me. I was like, oh, okay, cool, lovely. And then he DM'd me, and then we were just like speaking. And then I called him to the house. Like this was like 2019. Early, bro. Like early. He came to the house. We made some music. Maybe we made like 4 or 5 songs in a night. Also, he's a fucking hard worker. That guy moves. Yeah, that guy's a machine. even like I won't lie that I have to give credit to like my sound right now, like when it comes to piano too. Partly him, because I learned a lot, So he comes to the house, we make like 5-6 songs, and then he leaves.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. Dog, friendship, brotherhood, reshabu, man,
Yeah.
Some errand boy happens. This guy's big. You understand? So I say, no, like when people blow up, also they need space. Because everyone is trying to talk to them. You understand?
Makes sense.
Yeah, everyone is trying to jump on themselves like, let me give him some space to breathe.
Yeah.
And then Vulamlomo happens. Now he's on he's national now. Now he's national.
He's picky.
Yeah, he's national now. You understand? So Vulamlomo comes out. No, the whole time I'm like commenting, because what he does a lot is like he posts. If he's working on a song, he'll post a video on his story, like in the studio. Yeah. So I reply, I'm like, yo, this one, send me this song. He's like, no, I'll give it to you when it's done. Yeah, exactly. He's like, no, I'll give it to you when it's done. So we've just been speaking, and then recently, like I've started wanting to go back into the music, like actually releasing music, because that's where I started in the game. Yeah. So I hit him up. I'm like, yo, man, I'm really trying to get in the game. Piano's hot right now, and you're the guy. So let's do something. And it's like, my nigga, come to the house. I understand. Yeah. And then pulled up on him, and then the rest is history, as we say.
So I wanna ask, I'm mostly asking about.
We have time, dog. Let's talk. We have time.
Like there's kind of thing. The interview you did on In the Lab with the guy, is it the main
Tiny Desk?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yo, bro, like they were like, I'm like, yo, like
that was crazy.
So like, how did you get him?
DM'd. No, I'm lying. In the Lab needed social media content. So as producers and like audio engineers, we watch the same stuff online. But no one ever like curates it and puts it in one place. Because there's a lot of filth on YouTube also. People are telling you lies about work and whatever. So I just like started cutting up like interviews and content that I find dope. So I found that thing where you was talking about 5 ways to make up stuff. So I cut it. I posted on In the Lab. He liked it. I DM'd him same time. I DM'd him same time.
Yeah, I remember very.
I DM'd that guy same time, bro. Because I tagged him.
Yeah.
I was just tagging, because you have to tag people when you use their content.
Yeah.
He liked same time, bro. DM.
Yeah, like I was telling yo.
And it's so crazy, dude. That guy is like, looking back, sometimes your work only hits you after you do it.
Yeah.
You understand? Things only like, I don't want to say become important, but you realize what I actually did a real thing there afterwards. Because all of Tiny Desk is him.
Exactly.
The mics, the audio, the final mix. I mean, I was having a conversation with this guy, and he's like, yo, when I was talking to Alicia Keys, I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
He randomly says it, isn't he?
That's fucking crazy. Damn. So between me and Alicia Keys is one guy.
When?
Bro.
Do you understand? Like, when I actually watched it back,
one guy away.
One guy away.
Damn.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, this is really crazy. I think that's definitely a highlight, because we spoke a lot. I mean, he shared a lot of information. I mean, the whole point of starting In the Lab, because you're mentioning it a lot now, so I have to push it. So In the Lab is like a music production platform, because like back to our conversation when you say like, do you need education? I saw a gap because like in SA, there's no content around SA producers or skill set to become a producer,
right?
How to operate when you're in. You understand? So I was taking part of my ASE knowledge with like street knowledge, with like YouTube, with like you understand, and then combining all of that with interviews and making it a platform.
Damn.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Is it gonna get to a point where there's this content I saw where producers just produce songs on the spot. Like 30 minutes.
You see, the thing with me is that I'm really big on uplifting people.
Yeah.
I'm really big on...
It's been the thing.
I'm really big on uplifting people, teaching people, showing them how to get to wherever they want to go.
Sorry to cut you. Do you have a criteria of, like, when you discover talent and say, do you have like a criteria of how do you accept him and say, can I teach you? Can I mentor you? Or
Feeling.
Uh-huh.
The music feels good.
Damn.
It used to feel good.
Then as the person, him or herself, well, what do you look for? Or you just work with any type of person? It's just feeling.
If we get along as people, before everything, you're gonna hear it in the music.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like very mostly
You're gonna hear it in the music.
Before your work. There's just that talk, maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah. You don't just get to studio and okay, tata. No, you understand.
Like,
You don't just get there. No. Let me understand where you at. You know, like let's talk. If you smoke, let's operate something. The views expressed by me right now. Anyway, if you drink, if you drink, if you smoke, or if you wanna do whatever. Sometimes it's not even like substance. Sometimes you just share a meal.
Exactly.
You understand? Let's connect first.
Exactly.
That's why with Musa, we didn't rush to studio. We spoke, like we hung out, we chilled, like just to get the energy going, and then So I was saying that to say this because with uplifting people, I think it's a situation where I would, like you're saying, seeing producers make beats and whatever. I would rather teach you something. Do you understand? I would rather teach you something. That's because I can't go around sharing game with everyone or like, hey, you can come and say, Ish boy, I need help with 1, 2, 3. How do I do this? Okay, now I'm fine. It's easy. Wow. So if I can broadcast that, I feel like that's where my fulfillment comes from.
Damn. And makes you happy completely.
It does, bro. You know, there's so many people. It does. There are so many people that you can share what you think is one brick with someone, but that's the brick they needed to complete their house. Do you understand? So you can give someone one gem that unlocks everything.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I think looking for those bricks to share, those next step on the ladder to share,
Damn.
Yeah.
With you saying that, because for many years we've been talking about the music industry having gatekeepers, and I think when they say gatekeepers, they spoke. they meant gatekeepers in terms of like who is in front of the camera. Understand? But behind the scenes of the music industry, I mean the ghostwriters, the producers, all those people. Do you think also is it opening up now that you say that you give back in bringing up those young talents who deserve a better platform?
Come again.
So
sorry, no, I just want the end of the question. I heard your backstory.
Oh, okay. Do you think by you giving back and discovering more talent, it helps with the number of gatekeepers decreasing or declining?
You see, the thing with gatekeepers, my brother, is a bit tricky because sorry, I love analogies, so I'm gonna give you an analogy. A gatekeeper is literally that, a gatekeeper. So it doesn't matter how many people are in the street. If I don't open the gate, I don't open the gate.
Do
you understand? So I think it's just from a point of improving the quality of the industry as a whole. I'm not trying to change or break down or you understand? Because I can't comment on behalf of gatekeepers. I'm not one. Do you understand? But I do think if there were enough talented people, then the gatekeepers look like they're falling behind, because why aren't these people big? Do you see what I'm saying?
Damn. That's
I'm too much with the quotes, boy. I'm shy. You guys.
Wait till the day. The reason why I love such broadcasting and storytelling is I also told, this is the main reason when you told me about starting the podcast, was I love capturing people's minds.
Oh, they're
still young.
When we are fathers, our kids are like, oh my God.
So that the day you become DJ Khaled level, people can go back and listen to your vision back then and see, are you achieving it? Are you still on the same route and everything? That's why I'm.
Now you spoke about the vision. The question there was, God, how now you recording it? So, I mostly ask people. So like, Cause well, I see you are working music, but I wanna know what your vision. Like when you're alone, you know where you wanna go. Like you know where, like this is me, really. Like this is what thing I wanted. Like you, like your vision.
My
like,
vision.
Where do you wanna see yourself? Like where you know it's like I'm here. Like I've done it.
I think I've dipped my hand in many parts, like you're saying, within the industry. I feel like I've touched enough corners personally, in my personal capacity. Is someone here?
Yeah, you can continue.
Oh, okay, sorry. In my personal capacity, I think I've touched enough corners of the game. So right now, I really just want to own. So my vision is like media mogul, right?
Yeah.
Every corner. So right now I'm branching out into developing a structure where I can have a record label, a production company. Talent management company, creative agency, all in one.
Damn. And seeing YouTube growing and actually digital platforms growing, you coming up with a creative, because in America I've realized that there's many of those, because like there's many, the digital world is bringing up more careers, you understand? And you coming from a corporate family, it makes sense. It helps you see opportunities in the music industry. Riviera Street.
The money guy. This guy's man on
Riviera Street.
I'm not gonna lie to you here. Like, I'm very passionate about what I do, but I'm very somewhat externally motivated. I like seeing progress, whether it being a finished show, a new album, a notification. Oh, you understand?
Exactly.
I think a person like you've admitted that Orata Chelet, it's important for you to have a passion.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the secret to the industry, which how I'm seeing it, like based on what I've done, is structure. You need to have structure. You need to have structures in place that allow you to be free outside of your work.
Damn.
You need to have structures that empower people. You need to have structures that carry out your vision. You see, when no man is an island, as they say, you know. So for me to have all those divisions, like I'm telling you, it's things I'm passionate about, like producing great music, managing talent, developing brand creativity. You understand, doing all those nice things. And I mean, if there are 10 dingas who I can put into that structure to learn and grow, at the same time making me money.
Of course.
You must cut that out. Yeah, man. So you know, I'm just looking for I'm looking towards like the next stage of the industry. I think as a freelancer myself, I want to take a step back. Not take a step back per se, but move as a unit. There's more impact.
Damn.
So also tell me, man, about the production that you're working on now with the Weekend Kings.
Spectacular and DJ Naves, Kings of the Weekend.
King's Cast.
The King's Cast. Okay, I got the King's Cast. Bro, how did the King's Cast happen? Oh, so I produce their show on Metro FM, the Drive Time show, alongside super producer Dave is too much. Super Dave, check him out.
Damn, that's big. You produced a Metro FM show.
Bro, this guy
still producing. Yeah.
This guy's big.
Anyway. So I did that Metro. I did the Metro show, and also like all Papa helps in this industry, guys.
Yeah.
Low key.
All Papa is very important.
Low key. Yeah.
Because I met Spen Naves for the reasons of Metro FM.
Yeah.
But I make content. Why must I shut up?
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
So as soon as I got into that group chat, like there's a work group chat. So they put me in the group chat, sharp, welcome to the team, whatever, greet everyone, sharp. Save space numbers like, yo, if you need content, hit me up.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, if you need content, hit me up. Here's the stuff I've done. Sharp, clean.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7 months pass. get a video call from both. So they're big fans of video calls, those guys.
Yeah.
So I get a video call, I'm thinking it's another session of just talking rubbish.
Yeah.
Those are my big brothers, man. They're really like opening people, like really really open and welcoming people. So I get a video call, I'm thinking, Spay wants to complain about something. Answer the phone, it's him and Naves. Like, yo, what's up? Like, want to do a podcast? Okay. You want to do a podcast? Yeah, we saw you work with McG. Let's operate something. Cool. They give me a brief. It was like a back and forth period of about like 2-3 weeks, like going through the theme, how we're going to shoot it, camera lists, guests, location, all of that. So we finally agree. And then a week after, so like a month after that call, we're on set. King's Cast episode 1. Una Team Sengana.
Yeah, I saw the BTS of that.
Yeah.
And that's how. And I saw a picture of you. Are you a type of a director, content director on there? Because I saw you with the VT screen. I'm like, this is on
real operations, dog.
I'm
real
like,
operations.
Abo
Mihlali are coming there. Tando Duma was the recent one, eh?
Yeah, she was we wrapped up 2021 with her. On King's Cast, hire people who know their job, bro. Going back to what I said, hire people who know their job, you know. I put together a really strong team for that production.
And one thing I like mostly about you, man, because I saw it last time, because you post while you are still setting up your friend.
Who? Misha?
Yeah, I think it's I am on Instagram.
Nino.
Yeah.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
And like, bro.
That's my dog
like,
for
one
life.
thing that hit my heart is that, like, even on the lab, he was there. And like, they've been, you know, sometimes when I'm not stalking, but obviously.
You do stalk me. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're not the only one.
Yeah, being a fan of the page, like, you would see, and even friendship-wise and business-wise, like, you're like growing. And like, that hits me hard, bro. So like, what makes it?
Wanting to empower people.
Yeah. It also goes back to what you were saying. You want to move as a unit.
There's more impact, bro.
Yeah.
If you get mugged by 2 guys, it's very fast. If it's one guy, it's just like...
I love how you think about it. I love how you do it. Yeah.
If you get mugged by 2-3 bros, you don't ask questions.
Damn.
You give them what they want, they disappear.
Damn.
Do you understand? So now when we're approaching and pitching to client,
Teamwork.
and I'm a production specialist, Misha's too much with the visuals. You understand? Misha's too much. So I studied sound. I just happen to have like a mind and skill that allows me to put things together. But I'm not gonna scam people and say, I know everything. I'll do the cameras myself. You understand? So I have to bring someone who I trust, number 1. 2, who's super skilled. You understand? And then we move, because every project becomes easier.
Indeed. Shout out to you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mike. Hey, camera, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Big time.
So one question I want to ask, I think is the last one from me. For kids that cannot get to you, that you cannot reach to help, wow, what's that one thing you can say to them that can motivate them?
Before I answer you, my biggest dream is to start a school.
Damn, what's happening with Limpopo guys in schools, bro? Hey, la strata skolo young.
No, you understand, having been through the system of school, you know what you like and what you don't like. You know how to package it for creatives. It's packaged as an educational approach to creativity. It must be a creative approach to education.
Ooh. You in quotes.
I'm you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm really like, that's one of my biggest dreams, to really just have a school and help these kids, you know, and a school at the right price point as well.
Exactly.
So I really think like if I can manage to do that, I will have left my mark. But for the kids that can't find me, just follow me, bro. Get inspired. Start today.
Just start.
Just start.
Just
like
start,
us.
because the thing with this game is that you don't know. It's not like you can say I'm gonna be an intern, then I'm gonna work here, then I'm gonna work here.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be making podcasts and you understand, shooting content and whatever. So it just comes with time. It comes with practice. It comes with understanding where you're trying to go. And yeah, man, if you can feel it, it's true. If you can see it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So in closing, like mostly I tell people, like, what would you advise corporate? Because even I, Giti, like, it's education is number one. Our education, it's hajite. You get me?
It's
So-
already banging. Yeah. Sorry, I mean blue drink. They didn't pay me. Yeah.
So what would you tell parents who have kids that want to pursue their passion? Like, because you know, when something is in you, feel it. It's inside. Because the beat comes in your head. It's not like you're like, hey, beat,
Yeah.
it's here. When you don't want to produce it, it doesn't go until you do it.
Yeah.
So like, what would you tell those parents who are like young son?
It starts with you, man. As the child, like I said, like just now, if you feel it, it's true.
Yeah.
If you feel it, it's true. And also another one of my favorite quotes from Twitter: disappoint your parents today.
Exactly.
Disappoint your parents today, bro. Motswadi wa mo trainer, dog.
Yeah.
Yo.
Motswadi wa mo trainer.
Wa mo trainer.
Motswadi wa mo trainer, dog. Do you understand? So if when you feel like this is what you want, if you feel it, it's true. Go.
Yo, damn.
Go, bro.
Go on, Gamma. Like on all interviews. Okay, this one was a short, and okay, I'm not saying that the one are dope. But this one, yeah, you train
Short
them.
and simple.
Yeah, bro.
Straight to
You
the point.
instill it.
Yeah, you understand.
In the subconscious.
Motswadi wa mo trainer, dog. Go. I mean, there are understanding parents, but
Yeah.
when it comes to the final decision, go, bro.
Things with parents, they just want you to assure them stability.
Also, we grew up in different generations.
Yeah.
Their possibilities are very limited.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You were growing up in the internet age, bro. Kids now are making 7 times their parents' salary at 10 years old.
At 10 years old, just
It's the
reviewing
digital
toys.
age, bro.
Just reviewing
But
toys.
if you said, Mwano, busy get the iPad, go play outside. It's the same iPad that's bringing the coins, bro.
Dog,
Do
it's
you
the same
understand?
yeah.
Yo.
So they won't understand 9 times out of 10.
Damn.
They won't.
It only starts now when you post little Michalinyana. Oh, Manaka, what's going on? Or they start singing Kabanyana. Like, no, okay. Yeah. Like something. Yeah, this year, okay. No, you're doing something, my boy. Yeah, so that's what I would say, man.
Yeah.
Nah,
man.
my brother.
With that being said, dog.
How long was that? That was so fun, man. Are we
Yeah,
done?
man, it's 40
Shit.
minutes.
40 minutes?
Yeah.
40 minutes?
Yeah.
Yes, Joe.
Crazy.
Does it feel like an hour?
I told myself I was going to take this off because, you know, like when an interview starts going in, you must
Yeah,
take them
yeah,
off.
yeah.
So you look serious.
You must see the phone
Yeah,
now.
it's too late now, but I'm going to do it anyway. You understand? So,
For the sake of the podcast.
yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys having me here. You know, there's not a lot of information shared or like interviews done on people
Indeed,
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Or, do you understand? And for the longest time, I thought I was not buzzing because I don't have 500,000 followers. You understand?
Don't
But I
lie.
realize it's like those who know and those who are seeking
Yeah.
for that information will find you.
Indeed,
You know, so
indeed.
I really appreciate the push, guys. And yeah, man, to the issues.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Let's
much.
just sign out.
The Issues Podcast, hosted by N McBunda, co-hosted by Nelejah and the Voice of God.